back page.
No, I know where the Metricon is. Where's the basketball courts? Is it towards Ashmore or towards Emerald Lakes? Emerald Lakes?
No, Metricon's right beside it.
Yeah, like it's literally there. Like
right there.
Like Metricon Stadium.
That little box sort of building.
So the basket right there.
Yeah,
like
right
so there's
there.
a new Woolworths. Like,
Okay.
Because
yeah.
On the corner across from Royal
Yeah, the
Pines
back
Resort.
page.
What?
I don't know.
The back page is nowhere near that.
Isn't that sorry?
You know, because we're talking about... Wait a minute. I can't... Okay,
Hey?
no.
It's a good show, isn't it?
No, this is how bad I am.
Man.
This is how bad I am with
Koala
directions.
Karma for sponsoring us. We don't know why you do, but we want to thank you.
Would you like another one?
No, I'm still going.
Oh, you know, well, my sense of direction is if I go to Southport and then I have to, like, I live in Robina at the moment, but if I go to Southport and then I have to go to Ashmore, I actually go back to Robina and then go to Ashmore because I can't.
You can't work it out?
Do you use Google Maps or anything, or you just wing it?
No, I just wing it.
Oh.
And worst case scenario, if I do get lost, I always just follow the car in front, and that is a proven method that works.
Even if they're not going where you were going to go?
It doesn't matter because they're eventually going to take me to a main road that I'll recognise.
Or back to that house.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
That's so interesting. My wife, every time we walk out of the car park, she's lost. She's lost the car.
Oh, me too, yeah.
But I always have that inbuilt norths there. You know, they reckon it's a hunting thing for blokes. Like, we have to get home. You know,
I don't believe that.
I do. I 100%
then why didn't Hansel and Gretel make it home when the birds ate the breadcrumbs?
That's a book.
Hello, who wrote the book?
Why can't you get back to Southport?
But that's just me though. Like, I know girls that have a really acute sense of direction. This is just
Name me one.
My mummy.
Ah, yes. Rika is so good.
Anyway.
Hey, I'm not discounting what women are great at.
But there is a Woolies near the...
This is what happens when we only... See, we've only had one beer. Because we knew you were coming in, a sports star. So let's not drink 3 beers.
Yeah.
You've got us at our worst. You know, I mean, look what you've turned us into.
What, because you're itching for another beer?
You wouldn't be drinking at the moment.
No.
Good on you.
No.
I'm drinking green tea. I've been drinking green tea the last few podcasts.
Good job.
I may have drunk alcohol maybe once or twice. No, twice last year I drank.
That's good. That's
just
so good.
After competition, pretty much.
That's so good, man. See, when it was far too late for me, and someone, because I loved, to watch Mick Fanning when he was a world champion, and then I heard way too late that he only drinks on Friday night, if he does.
Okay.
But when I grew up, there was no such thing. Like, because we didn't have any local star. Like, it was just like, just drink and drink, because your dad's drank and blah, 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 blah. But I think there was a dude nearby, and here's you saying, yeah, I just don't drink. That's normal. That is actually normal. Like,
I did a lot when I was younger, from maybe 15 to 19. I would drink every weekend, as you do when you're younger.
You do.
Yeah. I guess maybe I got it out of the way earlier. Like you go to university and see these people that didn't drink when they were younger, and now...
and then they go loose.
Yeah, maybe because they're not with their parents anymore and they're living on campus, they can finally rebel in their 20s.
But also, like, I'm guessing you've got a purpose. And you know that to get where you want to go, you can't be getting drunk every weekend. No. I think that makes a huge difference. So, someone that doesn't have purpose, or someone that's just like, going with the flow.
No, you got to... Training is just kind of one slice of the pie. You got to make sure you're covering all bases. So there's a lot more to it. Like, I got to make sure I'm sleeping 10 hours. I need to make sure I'm drinking enough water and eating enough and... stretching and seeing all these other people. If I drink, it's going to put me back a couple sessions.
So what's a typical day for you then? Like, from you wake up, do you wake up at the same time every day?
It depends what I did for training the night before. If it was something like heavy and it's fatiguing, then I'll wake up later, like between 7:30 and 9.
Yeah.
And then I'll wake up, have breakfast.
What do you eat?
Oatmeal every morning. Have oatmeal with yogurt.
You make it, or it's Like, you know, you give us the full goss.
Yeah, it's just...
Is it Uncle Toby's?
Yeah, it's just like the...
Uncle
quick,
Toby's!
It's nothing too special. That with protein powder mixed in it with
Can
some
Uncle
yogurt.
Toby sponsor him?
Get on board.
That's a big sponsor.
And protein powder.
Yeah.
So from the big tub, anything you prefer? What sort of...
It doesn't really faze me, just chocolate, I guess, because there's heaps of flavours.
Any branding, though?
Chocolate yogurt.
What are you into right now? Yeah, because I mean it, man. We get these names out there right now, and who knows?
Who knows? If you eat oatmeal every day, and if it's Uncle Toby's.
Yeah, and if the protein
and
powders...
if that's what's making you lift those weights...
I guess Uncle Toby's one would be better than protein, because I only have protein in the morning at breakfast. I don't really drink protein shakes or anything. So I get it all, my protein from food anyway, but... Yeah, so I'll have that with yogurt and protein, and then have a litre of water, have my coffee. I'll head down to training. I'll get there between 10 and 11. I'll train from 11 till maybe 2, 1:30, 2, and then I'll head to Lose, the recovery centre, and then I'll go back to the club, I'll eat, and then I'll train again. That training session will start between 4:30 and 5, and that'll go until 7:30, and then I'll get home sometimes 8, a bit after 8, then I'll eat again.
That late?
Then, yeah.
Wow.
And then I'll sleep. And then I do that every day.
No girlfriends?
No.
Dragging you down? Putting on the handbrake? Of course not.
I wouldn't say that. I guess that my time's pretty occupied at the moment.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's my weekdays.
Wow.
And
But
then,
you must have girls chasing you. Oh, I guess you don't go where there are girls.
I don't
so
really
you don't really
go
So
out
what's
anywhere.
the recovery bar? Tell me what's the recovery? There's no girls there? It's not a bar, obviously.
No, that's Lou Ferguson's.
Is it like a bar of drinking?
No. It's I go there and I go in like the hot bath and use the... I don't know if you've seen the compression pants that are there. Yeah.
Is it a gym?
No, I'll cut you there because Lou Ferguson's been on this podcast before, Rika, when you weren't here, and she's the expert at getting sports people to come to her instead of just like sitting on the lounge at home going, "Oh, I'm so sore."
Yeah.
She actually has the program where you come and sit in the hot or the cold bath. You put on the compression, which you're going to tell us about. But yeah, so just so you know, Lou's been here before.
Oh, so it is really a recovery.
It's a recovery centre.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I never even knew.
Yeah, so if athletes like Brandon here are doing like ridiculous training, it turns out if you want to do it again the next day, you got to do some sort of something to. Yeah. So tell us what you would do. Yeah?
Yeah, well, after my first training session and after I eat again and go over there, I'll do 10 minutes in the hot bath, which is like 37 degrees, I think it's set to. And then I'll do like half an hour in the compression pants. And then I might roll out or I might use the Compex, which is like the electrical, stimulus pads. And then that's it. And then I'll just head back to the club.
So do you know, like all that stuff, knowing that you have to have a hot bath, knowing you have to put the compression pants on, who gives you that information?
Lou does, yeah.
So is she like a professional...
Yeah, so I consult
like
with her. And
sports medicine person.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'll let her say what's best.
Yeah.
It's like less thinking for me, the better.
Oh, absolutely,
so, So I got someone, like I got a nutritionist, I got like a myotherapist, physio, I got obviously my weightlifting coach, so I just kind of put all my trust in them to say what's best.
I think it's good. What are their names? What's their business name stuff?
Lindsay Beisler runs Gold Coast Weightlifting Club. That's literally just down the road. I'm there every day. Dan Marshall's my myotherapist. He's in Burleigh as well. He's situated in World Gym. And then Justin as well. He's my nutritionist. He's in World Gym as well. So it's all kind of within this small radius. And then obviously, Lou's just down the road, which I go after my day sessions throughout the week.
They must be stoked. They're in your program. I hope so. Yeah, of course they are. They've turned. I'm sure they've had a hand in turning you into this.
Exactly.
So,
I hope they get the satisfaction knowing that what they did helped this happen. So it gives them more confidence with what they're doing.
Hey, how much do in your training sections?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure. I touch wood, but. It's very critical for every fighter before a fight that you don't get injured, right?
Yeah.
Come on. How... surely you don't want to stress yourself at all. Is there like when fighters go into a camp, and they're doing something to get there, but they don't want to get punched in the head too many times,
Okay.
What are you going to do from here till then?
In terms of training, to not injure myself?
Anything different? Yeah.
No, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Injuries they happen, and they have happened, and I've found a way to do like work through it. Like September, not last year, the year before, I think. Yeah, it was like my first competitive year in weightlifting. I tore my adductor doing a split jerk. And
what's an adductor?
It's, the... Like
inside the thighs?
Tore there, yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't know I tore it until 6 months. Like, it'd been hurting for 6 months. I'm like, I'll get an MRI. And it was like 8 mil tear. So it may have been bigger when I first did it. But, yeah, that I had to work around that for 6 to 8 months or so. I didn't squat anymore or anything like that. But I was able to still compete and work around it. I injured my rhomboid in September last year at Comm. It's kind of...
Shoulder blade? No?
Yeah, it's kind of in the middle. So you got like your spine.
Yeah.
And then up, like your shoulders here. It's kind of like there. There's like muscles in there. Yeah. I strained one of them. Yeah. And that hindered a bunch of my training as well. But that's fine now. I'm injury free at the moment. But no, I haven't had anything too crazy. Like there are some people that have hurt themselves, but...
I was thinking and hey, put it there. Yeah?
Cool.
Oh,
just in case, because I think...
kicked over now,
you
so
have to train at
doing
5,
pretty good.
don't you?
I train at 5.
Well,
yeah, because it's...
What's cool about you and your timing of this event and your age and everything is you're still on the up and up. There's every chance all your competition have had massive injuries. Mm-hmm. Those guys, like be it a racer he used to win a lot, and now you're catching them on the come down and they're getting frustrated or whatever it is, You're that guy that they're scared of. You're that up and up kid. Yeah. That, I'm sure some of these guys that are lifting on, oh, please don't bust my knee. Because, I just had that operation last year, that stuff that plays on the veterans' minds,
Definitely.
So use that as your power, I think. That's what I'd be thinking.
What's the most common injury doing weights? Or weightlifting? What's it called? What's the actual formal name of your sport?
Olympic weightlifting.
Olympic weightlifting.
Yeah. You get a lot of knee injuries from squatting and stuff. But you see the people hurting their elbows and stuff lifting, but that rarely happens. It does happen, but compared to the amount of people that lift, that's not a big one either. Maybe shoulders and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I would say shoulders, knees are probably the ones that people hurt, just ongoing issues. Yeah. Yeah.
And every time I watch those videos, it's crazy what the human body can do.
I know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy. You think those wrists are only this big, and yet, and your legs, everything's putting into this thing, but those wrists, how they can actually just go like that for some of these big heavyweight.
Yeah, exactly.
Stuff they, what's the biggest weight do you know of that anyone has ever?
The snatch world record for the super heavyweights is 220 kilos, which was actually lifted last year in December.
220.
Wow. So the clean and jerk, I think I saw it this morning, was 258 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Mental.
Big weight.
How much do you weigh, Rika?
Holy shit.
How much do you... Oh, no, don't answer that. I forgot what I was asking.
My weight
you'd be in the zone of 50 or something, ridiculously small. Can you pick up Rika now?
No, actually, I was actually thinking that, because...
No, I mean, she's single and you're single because you...
He's younger than my daughter.
So?
Maybe if I was rich.
Rich? What is that? Right.
Oh, if you're going to go for a cougar, you want a rich one, don't you?
This podcast will...
Yeah, come on.
Anyway, this podcast is brought to you by Koalaka.
Sorry, again.
No, but wait. I was going to... Seriously though.
Maybe after competition.
No, because lifting... Okay, so for example, what I was trying to say was... because weights are...
Wait, sorry, keep going, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
We know it's a joke. Because there's dead weight and, there's...
like Damien Ryder.
Yeah.
Carrying a mattress all through the Gold Coast.
So the mattress, it was 16 kilograms of mattress, but, because it was a mattress, it was awkward and it was, really heavy.
Yeah.
It felt heavy.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So, but what is that? So what,
I guess with the right technique, it doesn't feel like that at all. 16 kilos on a bar is nothing. Obviously a mattress is a lot more awkward.
Yeah.
Those awkward things are going to feel a lot heavier, but with the right technique, that's not the case with weightlifting.
But are you able to, like,